That brings that brings it back, even to you doing a lot of electronic, music now and everything. How did that kind of like? How did that come about? Did you thinking, to put it out after you've been doing so much legendary rock stuff and known for something else?
I just go the direction that interests me in music. I like electronic instruments because you don't depend on other people, and if somebody learns how to engineer themselves and program all machines themselves, you don't ever have to be in a band with somebody that you don't like just because they play drums or they play bass or something, or they're a singer. Like, you can choose who you work with, and so that's what's come naturally about this. Like, any musicians that I've worked with in the last 5 years or 6 years since I quit the band, the musical relationship comes from the genuine human relationship.
Right. Yeah, definitely. If it doesn't start organically, like you mentioned,
it's got to start with that. And this way, I have autonomy because I don't have to interact with anybody unless I find the interaction useful musically. Unless they're going to add something. So when these guys, when these guys get on the mic, they come with full confidence and full belief in themselves and full they trust their own creative sense. They're not worried about what I think about something. They believe in what they're saying. They believe in their styles, and so that works well with me because that's how I am. I believe in what I'm doing, and I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks of it. And so since they believe in themselves in a similar kind of a way, it just works perfectly without anybody having to tell anybody what to do or anybody having to guide anybody, and so it's such a pleasant kind of musical relationship that it's not like that in bands. Everybody thinks you got to be at each other's throat, you got to be fighting each other, you got to be criticizing each other, you got to be molding each other. With this, I'm not trying to change them, they're not trying to change me. And we enjoy hanging out together. We enjoy listening to music or watching fights or whatever it is. And the musical relationship just comes out of that in a really natural way. Our sessions, they're not like a recording studio in a rock band. Everybody's just trying to aim at first of all, aim at being good in everybody's mind, and everybody has a different idea of what good is. And then, you also have you're under a lot of pressure. You're trying to aim at finishing. Everybody's got their mind on how do I get to the point where I don't have to do anything anymore. With me that never ends until the song's over. But I love being in making a song, to be in the process of making a song. That's the goal for me. If I could press a button and have a finished song, I wouldn't do that. I like being in the process, and so in this case, they enjoy being in the process with me in that way. When we're recording, we're hanging out, we're smoking and drinking and enjoying the atmosphere, and we like being in that creative zone of being in the creative process together.
Making the magic.
To me, the fact that it ends up being a finished song at the end, that's just a byproduct of it. That's not anything that I'm aiming at. I enjoy every single step of the process.
That's dope. That's dope. That's real dope.